Good evening, everyone. I hope you are well. So for tonight's podcast episode or video, I'm going to be talking about wellness in a sachet. So this is a new product called VMG Plus, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Now, if you've heard anything about green smoothies, then this helps sort that out with less fridge space, less cost. And if you're not familiar with green smoothies, well, green smoothies are fantastic for supporting your health in a variety of different ways. And I'm actually going to link in the show notes a blog I wrote all about green smoothies, as well as one about VMG. But I'll tell you a bit more about its benefits as we go through, because it's been something that I've been finding very useful in my first month of use. So if you're new here, my name is Dr. Helene. I'm an emergency medicine doctor and also a certified animal aromatherapy specialist, and I love to help people with an integrative approach to their health and that of their pets. And if you like what you're listening to, please hit the follow or the subscribe button, and let me know in the comments what you want me to talk about. And if you'd like to get either a consultation or essential oils and supplements into your life, then drop me a message and find out how I can help you get started with bespoke plans, as well as top quality products as well, which they don't just sit in your cupboard. You get guidance from me on how to use them. And if you can hear some snoring in the background, that is because I've got some of my dogs in the room with me. So why supplement? Well, if you're someone like me and you already eat very well, you may think, well, I don't need to. But I'm going to actually give you some reasons, because this was what I found out when I first started supplementing with a vitamin and mineral complex called Lifelong Vitality. I think it's about 5 years ago now. I was really lacking in energy, and I thought, I eat a whole food plant-based diet. I'm very mindful. I, reduce toxins, all that sort of stuff. I don't need supplements. And I tried them for a month. I was lacking in energy despite having improved my sleep, and the difference was incredible. So one of the top reasons is we actually don't eat enough real food anymore. Now, even when we're eating whole foods, it's just not the same as it was a few decades ago. And our soil today is much more depleted of vitamins and minerals compared to the soil of our ancestors. And our soil fertility, if we are not careful about it, in the next few decades, we could actually be really struggling. And one of the interesting things is with modern ploughing methods, it's only turning over the top 18 inches of soil. So when you see fields that are flooded, it's because the water can't drain away. And when you actually see satellite imagery of this, you will actually see the topsoil being sort of pushed into rivers instead. And so the plants are not getting the benefit, which means the yields are lower, and they're not having the same amount of vitamins and minerals in the soil because it's all been washed away. So it's actually a huge problem. And there's a big movement called soil conservation, and it's all about creating biodiversity in the soil. We would have to eat 8 oranges today to get the same amount of vitamin A as our grandparents would have gotten from one orange. And I think that's quite scary as well. And that is, even if you are eating organic and, trying to steer clear of intensively produced fruits, it's still the same situation. So number 3, our gut health has suffered over time. Now, this is due to foods that we're eating, the way we're living. Our lives are far more stressful. We're not sleeping enough. We're not having the same biodiversity. We eat foods that have traveled lots of miles. We're not eating with the seasons. It's very easy to get stuck in a rut, isn't it? And just buy the same produce rather than when, our ancestors perhaps would grow it, they would be eating a more diverse diet because they would eat according to what was growing at the time. So that all affects our gut. And then obviously if you're on any medication or antibiotics, and then obviously things that you might be using around the home can all really cause our gut health to suffer. And as I've already said, stress, huge connection between the mind and the gut. And, what we think affects our gut, and how our gut works affects our mind. So it's it can really cause a lot of problems. So our society is overfed and malnourished, which is absolutely crazy, isn't it? There are lots of hidden imbalances, lots of toxins. We've got chronic stress and a poor diet. And so that all contributes. So if you are on some medications, there's a lot of deficiency that prescriptions can cause. Now, I'm not saying to you to stop these medications. Of course, I'm not. I prescribe many of these myself, but I do see people coming in with complications. And a lot of the time, we do need to just get back to basics to address some of these things. And unfortunately, the big problem really with medication is no matter what you are on, there's always a sort of a risk versus benefit, and there's always going to be some side effects. So just some things that can cause depletions. If you're actually watching this on YouTube, you'll actually see the table. There's calcium depletion can be caused by steroids and loop diuretics, coenzyme Q10 by hydralazine, folic acid. If you're on any oral contraceptives, this or anticonvulsants, this can decrease your folic acid. Magnesium, again, oral contraceptives, and proton pump inhibitors, if, for example, if you're someone who suffers with reflux. And interesting with reflux, we give things like omeprazole to help reduce stomach acid, and then that really massively affects your gut's ability to digest, because you're decreasing the stomach acid, and so your food isn't broken down well. Your reflux goes away, but you're actually not digesting food properly. Potassium, again, we do see, especially the elderly with deplete potassium from things like loop diuretics. Some of the vitamins, vitamin D, again, good old anticonvulsants, they can cause problems. Vitamin K from bile acid sequestrants. Zinc, thiazide diuretics, again, commonly used for blood pressure. So lots of different ways you can have an imbalance there. So when we actually look at our health, we need to have an approach from foundational wellness. And there's so much that you can actually do for your health before you actually seek the help of a doctor. And one of the things I'm very passionate about is trying to empower people to actually improve their lifestyle through sort of nutrition and digestion. So addressing the gut health, moving more, managing your blood sugar levels, resting appropriately, managing stress, reducing toxins in the home. So things like your air fresheners, what you're using on yourself, your deodorant, your makeup. Informed self-care before, and then you see the doctor. And actually addressing a lot of these things lower down in the wellness pyramid can actually make a massive difference to your health. And, so much of what I see with patients as well is just the need for lifestyle changes, which often, unfortunately, people don't want to engage with. So just some of the fabulous supplements. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I've got a list of just the supplements that are in the VMG. So you've got, sort of all the vitamin and minerals. Then we've got these superfood blends, which I'm going to go over. We've got a bioavailability boosting blend, cellular support blend, biotransformation blend as well. But we've got dietary fiber in there. We've got no added sugar. We've got protein. We've got vitamin A, C, D, E, K, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B, folate, vitamin B12, sorry, that was vitamin B6, vitamin B12, biotin, pantothenic acid, calcium, iron, iodine, zinc, selenium, manganese, chromium, sodium, potassium. And there's a nutrition blend as well. And actual fact, I was on watching a webinar the other day, and it was actually about migraine prevention, and there is a potential link with having supplementation of riboflavin with helping to reduce migraines. So something that's quite useful there to note. So there's a real importance of whole food nutrition. So first of all, whole foods are more easily absorbed by the body, so it's more effective and safer. And there are whole foods in VMG. This is not sort of synthetics or anything. It is whole food. Too much of a synthetic nutrient can be harmful to your body. Whole food supplements contain a wider range of nutrients compared to synthetic multivitamins. So a lot of these synthetic multivitamins, you're wasting your money. They're just going to be peed out. Whole food supplements mimic the nutritional profile of whole foods. Okay, and your body recognizes them. It's food that your grandparents would have eaten. So VMG Plus offers daily support for energy levels, immune system, gut health and digestion, liver function, hormone function, and brain function. So how it compares to other multivitamins, it's got methylated B vitamins, cellular support blend. It's actually more bioavailable by 400%. So compared to other multivitamins, this product has a 400% increase in how your body can absorb it. So let's just look at some of the blends that make it up. So we've got the nutrition blend. So this includes plant-derived vitamins, minerals, and essential cofactors. We have a superfood blend, which promotes foundational health, vitality with phytonutrients, antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients. A cellular support blend, which supports cellular health and antioxidant defenses. Biotransformation blend provides biologically enhanced nutrients via biotransformation. Bioavailability boosting blend enhances absorption and retention of micronutrients according to preclinical research. Now, I've actually broken down these different blends in a blog post that I will link in the show notes so you can have a bit more of a read about the actual ingredients that are in there. So let's just cover why methylated B vitamins are important. Methylated Bs are B vitamins already in a bioavailable and metabolically active form. So this means they are more easily absorbed and utilized by the body than non-methylated forms, which need to be converted to their active forms in the body. So certain MTHFR gene variants can lead to a higher homocysteine levels, slower detoxification, and low B vitamin levels. Methylated Bs are essential for DNA repair, and they also provide support for optimal methylation. So if you aren't methylating well, your body can't detox well. So really important there. So the benefits of having methylated B vitamins are improved absorption and utilization, enhanced mood and cognitive function, supports cardiovascular health, supports a healthy neural tube in developing fetuses, helps with long-term health and wellness. So the bioavailability blend has the essential oils in such as lemongrass, lavender, ginger, peppermint, and wild orange. It's got a liposomal delivery there, so you get 2 times the increase in absorption and increased retention of these essential oils. Probiotics for micronutrient absorption. So we've got, I can never pronounce, well, who can actually? Lactobacillus paracasei, Lactobacillus plantarum, and Lactobacillus johnii, Lactobacillus sachet. Hopefully I pronounced those well. But so you've got 4 different ones there. And then in the cellular support blend, which supports cellular health and antioxidant supports, we've got L-methionine, trimethylglycine, and betaine, Rosa roxburghi, which is a superoxide dismutase activity, N-acetylcysteine cysteine, glutathione precursor, broccoli seed extract, glucoraphanin sulforaphane precursor, coenzyme Q10, apple has polyphenols, pomegranate polyphenols, turmeric has curcuminoids, grapeseed procyanidins, ginkgo flavonglicides, ginger gingerols, aronia, pine proanthocyanidins, grape skin, and dandelion. We've got NAC, which is a precursor to glutathione, which is your body's most powerful antioxidants, and it helps detoxify your body. It may help improve a variety of health conditions, and it's known to support the respiratory system during times of stress. Broccoli seed extract. Sulforaphane precursor is more stable than sulforaphane, so it's the precursor to that. It helps with detoxification, inflammatory responses, and cellular health. Helps keep cells healthy, supports healthy blood sugar levels, and supports a healthy heart, and helps with exercise recovery and may support healthy cholesterol levels. So there's so many reasons to love VMG Plus. It supports the foundations of your health. No more pill fatigue. You just mix it up in water and drink. It's actually really cost effective. It saves you money. I actually have a chart in the blog which looks at what it would cost you to eat all those foods in a month, and it's over £600. So this is significantly cheaper. Improved energy levels, immune system, gut health, liver function, hormone function, and brain function. So Put, one way to make sure you take it is put a little alert on your phone. Nourish thee with VMG. Make sure you remind it. I actually have it. I tend to put it in my water bottle, take it to work for my first water bottle drink. So I like to drink 2 water bottles. My first one has VMG in it. My second one has MetaPower Recharge. So just some little ways you can use it. So as a morning kickstart, mix a sachet with cold water first thing in the morning to boost your energy and kickstart your day. Workout fuel, drink before or after exercise to support energy levels and muscle recovery. Midday energy boost, if you're feeling sluggish, mix with water for a nutrient-packed pick-me-up. Healthy smoothie addition, add the sachet to your favorite smoothie for a nutritious, delicious boost. Immune system support, take daily to enhance your immune system, especially during cold or flu season. On the go nutrition, keep sachets in your bag for quick and easy nutrition when traveling to or from work. Gut health maintenance, enjoy as part of your morning routine to support your gut health with its probiotics and digestive enzymes. Support skin and nails, use consistently to nourish your skin and nails with essential vitamins like A, C and biotin. Vitamin and mineral balance, incorporate daily to fill any gaps in your diet and meet your nutritional goals. Post-meal nutritional boost, mix with water after lunch to enhance digestion and optimize nutrient absorption. So I hope that's given you a bit of info about VMG. Plus, as I said, there's more details in the show notes with our link to green smoothies and also the VMG Plus blog. If you'd like to get this into your life and get a bespoke plan for your health as well, then do check out my store link, which you can go to via my website, www.thehealthfuldoctor.com/store. Or if you're not sure where to start, just drop me a little message and we can arrange a chat and find out exactly what's going to be useful for you. Stay safe, stay well.